Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. A tragic wave of school violence has struck Turkey with an 8th grade student, approximately 13 years old, killing 4 people and wounding 20 others in a random school shooting on Wednesday. This incident in Kahramanmaraş province, where a teacher and 3 students lost their lives, marks the second such attack in as many days. Officials believe the young assailant used 5 guns and 7 magazines belonging to his former police officer father before shooting himself under unclear circumstances. The previous day, an 18-year-old attacker opened fire with a shotgun at his former high school in Şanlıurfa province, injuring 16 people, including 10 students, before being cornered by police and killing himself. The motive for that attack remains unknown. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has vowed accountability for any negligence, and police have launched investigations, detaining 1 suspect and suspending 4 officials. CBS News reports that school shootings have historically been rare in Turkey, a country with strict gun control laws. Al Jazeera reports a tragic school shooting in Kahramanmaraş, south-central Turkey, where an 8th grade student killed 3 fellow students and 1 teacher on Wednesday. The perpetrator also died, though it's unclear if by suicide or during the chaos. At least 20 others were wounded, with 4 in serious condition. Authorities believe the student used his former police officer father's guns, concealing them in a backpack before opening fire randomly in 2 classrooms. This marks Turkiye's second school shooting in 2 days, following a similar incident in Şanlıurfa province on Tuesday, where a former student wounded 16 before killing himself. Justice Minister Akin Gürlek stated prosecutors have launched an investigation. Despite Turkiye's stringent gun laws, which require licensing, registration, mental and criminal background checks, and severe penalties for illegal possession, these rare occurrences raise public questions about gun access. The U.S. government is set to begin issuing a total of $166 billion in tariff refunds to American importers starting next Monday. As reported by Shinyonet, the U.S. Customs and Border Protection informed the Court of International Trade that it has completed the initial phase of its CAPE refund system, with each importer to receive a single electronic payment including interest. This significant move follows a February Supreme Court ruling that declared former President Donald Trump's sweeping tariffs, introduced since April 2025 under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, unconstitutional. Over 330,000 importers paid these tariffs on 53 million shipments of imported goods. As of April 9th, nearly 56,500 eligible importers had finalized the process to receive $127 billion in electronic refunds. Despite the commencement of these large-scale refunds, a recent CNBC CFO Council survey suggests that while many companies plan to apply for the refunds, none intend to directly pass these financial benefits on to consumers. NBC News reports a tragic incident in Şanlıurfa province, southeast Turkey. An 18-year-old former student launched a shooting attack at a vocational high school on Tuesday, wounding at least 16 individuals before taking his own life with the same shotgun used in the assault. The victims include 10 students, 4 teachers, a canteen employee, and 1 police officer. While most of the wounded are receiving treatment locally, 5 teachers and students with more serious conditions have been transferred to a hospital in the provincial capital. authorities stated that the gunman was cornered by police before he killed himself, and a comprehensive investigation is underway to determine the motive. School shootings are considered rare occurrences in Turkey. Video footage captured dozens of students fleeing the school in the aftermath of the attack. Genuinet reports from Washington that officials from the United States and Iran have reportedly reached an in-principle agreement to extend their existing ceasefire. This development, cited by U.S. media on Wednesday, April 15th, is intended to create additional time for ongoing diplomatic efforts between the two nations. The brief dispatch indicates a potential easing of tensions by prolonging a period of non-aggression, thereby opening a window for further negotiations and a more sustained resolution. The report from U.S. media did not detail the specific terms of the ceasefire extension or the nature of the diplomatic efforts being pursued. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.